Alright, we should be live. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. So it is listed as a shiny hunting stream, guys. I am working on kind of getting to the point where we can shiny hunt, so we're doing a little bit of stuff. Hey, what's going on, J-Team? Welcome. Also Goldie and Yoki, how you guys doing? Yeah, I figured I'd make at least something a little bit different for the first couple days of Legends. We'll probably go back to our normal layout. But hey, Vanillix, welcome. How's it going today, man? Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and throw Luxio out there just to resist Pikachu a little bit more. But yeah, so the plan is to shiny hunt. I am aware of what the shiny hunting method is. I am just working on it, getting to a point where the shiny hunting method becomes a little bit more... Ooh, that's actually something to take into consideration, right? Like, if I use strong style, I don't get hit twice. And I don't double my damage by hitting. You're in class, but mindless streams are more important. Nice. Hey, Rose Girl, hoping Walmart will have a copy this afternoon when your mom gets home from work. Hopefully they do. Hopefully they do. I don't feel like there's been like a shortage of video game, like, games. I see the video. I haven't seen the video. I have seen some, like, written guides. I've seen what Puffin's doing as well. So the video I've seen so far is a little bit of Puffin's current stream. But from what I have seen, it seems like the consensus is you have to beat Cleaver before you start seeing the outbreaks. Even then, it seems almost inconsistent. Hey, what's going on, Cinder? Got your copy an hour ago. Nice. Yeah, so I have been playing. Just with the amount of content this game has, I don't think I'm going to be streaming my entire playthrough the same way I did with BDSP. I kind of want to start shiny hunting, and I kind of just want to play the game and then go back and shiny hunt with you guys. Hey, Z4, what's going on? Your copy arrived, and you're gonna play left to likes. We'll see you later. Alright, see you later, Z4. Also, I'm gonna pop chat out. Because, yeah, okay, that fixes it. Yeah, okay, so I've mentioned, guys, how, like, YouTube's, like, chat's been really funky for me. And, like, you know, not working quite right. Puffin! I posted on Twitter, and, like, literally everyone who responded, it's like, yeah, I've had the same problem. It's horrible. With, like, the chat for, like, the streamer is not showing, like, the member, like, colors, or the moderator colors, which is frustrating when I use those to see who is talking. But yeah, popping out the chat window fixes it, so that's strange. Been playing since stream ended last night. Nice, dude. I slept, and then woke up and started playing again. Because, yeah, I was up for, I think, like, over 20 hours at that point. So, I'm crossing my fingers now that we've, like, got Mireland, that we'll start seeing some outbreaks, but I think the plan is just going to be to kind of keep going. Hey, Colin, you played exactly 15 minutes on your work break. Nice. Using all that time you can. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure how this is going to end up working for us, because I want to hunt here in the Fieldlands, since in the Fieldlands I have a lot of stuff done. So for those unaware, the way shiny odds are improved in this game is with Outbreaks. Outbreaks are kind of the effective swarm equivalent in this game, and when the outbreak is happening, there is a higher chance of the Pokemon being shiny. Other things that increase it are obviously Shiny Charm, or I guess not even obviously because BDSP didn't, but Shiny Charm increases it. What else is it? Getting a level 10 in your Pokedex for the Pokemon increases it, and then completing all quests for the Pokemon on top of that increases it. I think you can get to like odds of 1 in 150 effectively. Although you can just change the nicknames when you want. It's really nice. Like, that's basically what Let's Go did, right? Outbreaks. Hasn't that been in the game since Let's Go? Not changing on the fly. I don't think Sword and Shield let you do that. Alright, so poison type Pokemon and stuff. I think, okay, so heading to the ruins here. like I don't want to play too much of this, right? Like I don't want to get to a point where like it feels like spoilery to people. Hey Jesse, what's going on? Let's go. Hang on, let's go. Did before this. That's what I just said. Yeah, you're the one who said the other thing. I guess I'll let Method Hunters have this game after the Fallout Gold Mine that was BDSP. Yeah, said you can't do too many Pokedex tasks since I think that's a key part of the actual gameplay. Yeah, you're gonna like have to like thread the needle getting everything to like 9, because I think like if you have it at 9 and then just stop doing anything with it, you keep like the low odds. And that's like your only shot, I think. So yeah, that seems to be the case. I think with that you can like progress through the game. You just have to like get to level 9 on everything, but I think you can do that. Alright, so what I'm actually going to go ahead and do... Yeah, sure, record findings. Let's return to the village. Hey, what's going on, Goldie? We're trying to avoid spoilers right now. So far, we've only done stuff that is in, like, the tutorials. But, hey, Goldie, if you don't want to see spoilers, I totally get it. We're trying to avoid them. I'm just currently trying to get right to the point where I like actually have like shiny hunting I can do. Yeah, so what we want to see is like a Pokemon icon above stuff. So I'm assuming it seems like it is related to getting further in the story. So we are going to do brief numbers of missions, to hopefully kind of get to a point where we can actually shiny hunt. That was a horrible throw. Wow, I can't believe I've been considered a Pokemon person. But yeah, have I been having fun so far? I've enjoyed it. I've been really enjoying the game. The tutorial section was, you know, as Pokemon games are notorious for, super handholdy. Like for being an open world game, it railroaded really hard during that section. But as soon as we got through that, it opened up like crazy, and so I'm not like terribly upset with that. Oh, nice! I was expecting that not to catch. It's not the main gameplay spoiler, doing sketching Pokemon. I mean, we are doing some basics, like storyline quests. We're still very early on in the game. I have, what, 5 hours in the game right now, which might seem like a lot, but we spent a lot of time memeing in chat for the first, like, 3 hours of the game. And yeah, I am trying to avoid playing as much of, like, the actual game today as possible, or not today, but in this stream as possible. Because I want to, like I said, I'm unlocking the ability to do the outbreaks in the first area, crossing my fingers that it happens to be the first area, and then we're just going for it. Only thing we consider spoilers is like the main story points. I mean, like I said, we are literally playing a main story point right now. We are on a like main quest. Alrighty then. Okie dokie. It's like, I don't want your help. Okay. Alright, let's see. Is Bibarel still at the front of my party? Did I switch it around to Dartrix? Is Norbert gonna come out, or what's gonna happen here? Alright, Bibarel still at the front. Okay. Yeah, we're starting to need to do a little bit more, just like general leveling, it seems. That healed a lot. I don't want you healing that much. Alright, so we should be able to take it out here. He does have a second Pokemon, so we'll see what he's got. Interesting, yeah. Okay, so yeah, flying types, good now. Just for the sake of not getting knocked out. Messing around with the different combat styles as well is going to be really interesting. So it's not like a super cut and dry way that it happens. Also it might be due to strong stuff. Wait, but I strong stuff. It said that I was in the right order. I don't think it changed order on me. That sounds dumb. Yeah, we'll just go to Norbert. We'll go to Norbert for now. Yeah, I need to work on leveling up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so hope everyone's been having a good day. Hope anyone who has been playing the games has been enjoying them as I have. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Quite adept, I know. Bert, best bird, yeah. And like I've said, this is the one game where that doesn't feel hand-holdy. There are no Pokemon centers. I need to have items. And this is the dude who sells you items. So like, it makes sense. Okay, yeah. So we bring back the fragment. She's happy with us. She lets us help more, I guess. I can't play until done with work, but can live through you for now. Fair. Fair enough. I'm gonna check again and see, like... So it's so weird. It's so weird seeing how, like, different the information is right now. Because... like, people... So, like, online, all the articles are saying, like, the outbreaks don't happen until you beat the game. But, like, every single person talking is talking like they just show up on their own. Like, they just start early on. So I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure. So I don't know if other people have experience with this at this point. Hey, Jay Plays, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. How you doing? I almost fell in the water. Sorry for the noise. Occasionally a neighbor of mine will like, uh-oh. I have angered! Oh! Hunting Wurmple. Wurmple's a placeholder Pokemon in terms of that. In terms of the thumbnail. We are actually at the moment just trying to get to a point where we really can shiny hunt, because the method, like, happens just a little bit further into the game, apparently. So I'm gonna see if, like, the next, like, quest or two gets us there, and if it does, we will, we'll shiny hunt that way. If it doesn't, we'll shiny hunt anyways. I don't want to, like, say it's a shiny hunting stream and then just spend the whole time playing, like, more of the story. So yeah, we're gonna like check the next like couple, like the next, basically this mission that I'm on. Yeah, there's a mass outbreak method. Yeah, Goldie, there is. It's just a matter of getting to the point where it starts happening. Some sources say it happens once you've beaten the whole game. Some sources say it happens once you've done the first, like, thing that I've already done. And I don't see them, so it seems like if they do show up now, they show up randomly. And so I'm just going to play through this mission to see if finishing this mission gives me an outbreak. Otherwise, we're going to go back to the same area that I got listed Obsidian Fieldlands on stream, and we'll, like, check stuff there. Just came from the Puffin stream. He was using Outbreak method. Wasn't aware it was a bit further in, though. He hasn't beaten the game. It's completely random and decently rare. Yeah, so I don't know how, like, you reset for Outbreaks then. Like, unless it's like a daily thing, which would suck because it means I'm probably not going to get it today because I literally just beat the one thing that the community is a consensus you need to beat. So it might be like a Drifloon thing, right? Where it's like, on a Friday, if Valley Windworks isn't cleared, when it checks, it doesn't give it to you. I don't know what the situation is, because it seems like resetting, like soft resetting, doesn't reset the outbreak. So, not sure. I'm not sure what would reset the outbreak. Travel to the village, then to camp, and rinse and repeat. Really? Okay. Okay, so I might try that a little bit. We're gonna finish this battle, and then I'm gonna try going back and forth, because we can use War Gear to move around fast. So it decides to, like, do it like 4 bajillion times. Got it. Okay. Okay, yeah, so if that's the case, yeah, we can just run back and forth. I have no problem with that. Oh. Come on, Staravia. Don't lose. There we go. Cool. Yeah, so thank you for letting me know with that, Jay. Woo, we got the wall fragment. So now I'm just going to take this and run off on my own. Okay, I was about to be like, do I have to do all 3 They gave me the item already. Yeah, so let's just go back to the camp. Oh, do I have to? I have to share the survey work before I can go back. Okay. Dash through it. I gotta get back to class. On a bit of a break. Good luck with this nation. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. Hopefully, I can see you again in a little bit, man. Hopefully, class goes well today too. Yeah. Turn to village. Yeah. So now we're just gonna start this cycle and cross our fingers that something has a mass outbreak. And we're gonna hope that if something does have a mass outbreak, it is in Obsidian Fieldlands, because I have like almost level 10 on... I have level 10 on like a lot of the common things there, so... Yeah, we're just gonna start running back and forth here. And hopefully it works. Hopefully this works. If it doesn't work, oh well. Yeah, so nice. If this is the way that we shiny hunt, cool. I don't think we're gonna be keeping track of encounters in this game. Similar to Let's Go, to me, it feels difficult. I don't know why I saved there. I should just like wait until I have an outbreak and then save. And also, I guess, like, you do have to reset at some points with the method, right? Because you don't want to, like, if, like, the outbreak ends, you want to reuse the outbreak. I guess is, like, the situation, from my understanding, is, like, you want to be able to reuse the outbreak again. So you soft reset, or you reset, like, the game, which is why I have autosaving turned back off, because I don't want to, like, have it autosave after... like after an outbreak we want ends or something. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll do this for a few minutes. If we don't see anything relatively quickly, I guess we'll kind of bounce back and forth between trying to set up the shiny hunting and doing like a mission at a time to see if we can cross whatever threshold is required, because I feel like having that first little stamp in my save card is the key. I think that's like kind of the first thing, at least in my opinion. That feels like kind of the first thing that would do stuff for us. Bunch of soft resets. So it doesn't sound like we'll really be soft resetting as much. Like it's not a once per encounter thing. It's like the outbreak happens, and they continuously replenish, but eventually they don't, or if you mess it up or something, you soft reset. This is the most, like, repetitive kind of resetting we're doing, where it's just, like, reset this, like, roll for, like, where the outbreak would, or for, like, if an outbreak exists, and this is going so much faster than Switch resetting would. If your Walmart doesn't have a copy, one of your brothers works at a Target, so you can ask them to get one for you. Yeah, that'd be good. I bet Walmart will have one. They tend to be pretty good about getting enough Pokemon games out there for people to be able to buy them on the first day. Usually the only thing I've seen issues with is, like, if you go to a game... I don't know, like, how GameStops are for other people right now, but, like, mine doesn't do anything midnight release because they have, like, 3 people that work there. But... like, what they would do before. The only time I ever, like, risked not being able to get a Pokemon game without pre-ordering was if I wanted to get it at midnight. They didn't always have stock at midnight. You would just have to go back, like, the next day. And they had new stock. But yeah, so this is the like resetting that we're gonna be doing for the most part, I think. Also, speaking of various shiny things, they just messed up Paris, I think. I think they just used, like... they just, like, used the, like, shiny coloring of Paris for the regular Paris. Because I kind of had, like, this moment of, like, there's no way I got, like, this lucky, and the first Paris I've seen in the game is a shiny. there was no way that that was the case, because, you know, nothing lined up that way. Like, nothing made sense in that regard. Yeah, it didn't make sense for that to be the case, because, like, there was no sparkles, there was nothing, there was no fanfare about that. So, yeah, looks odd. Yeah, like, it, literally all of it looks like I was kind of checking, I'm like, alright, like, is it just, like, does it just look redder? But then the yellow looked more like the yellow on the shiny and stuff. And I think they just messed that up. So now I want to see what like a shiny Paris looks like, because it's like, this is my Paris. That's the shiny color of Paris. But it's not shiny, because all of them look that way. I only saw one when I was initially doing a mission that went past it, so I just thought, like, I couldn't find any others, so I had nothing to compare it to. Then I tuned into Puffin's stream to possibly ask about it, like, how do you know if it's shiny? And I saw, like, all the Paris for him were this color too, so I'm like, alright, that's just what normal Paris looks like in this game for some reason. So that one's weird. Getting gaslighted by a Pokemon game. I mean, it's not a gaslight. It's just like, I was just like, one, I came over the hill and I was like, oh, a new Pokemon. And then I was, oh, it's Paris. And I was like, that looks like shiny Paris. I haven't seen shiny Paris in this game, so who knows? But it looks like shiny Paris. And yeah, then I like compared it to Paris on Cerebi and like all this stuff, and I started considering, like, do I just need, and the problem is, like, I caught it and it immediately went to the pasture and I was in the middle of mission, so I didn't want to go back yet, and so like I didn't have a way to really confirm for like 30 minutes. And I was just kind of looking at like the screenshot I got of Paris, and I caught it at night, so it also looked different. So it was like, so many different variables, I was like, I don't know what this is. And then, of course, I see it, there's no star, and I'm like, maybe it like won't show it shiny until I get the full dex entry or something. Because, of course, I wanted it to be shiny. I was like, imagine getting a shiny first day, the first version of that Pokemon you ever see. Hope you get Yellow Balloon to continue the Drifloon saga from all the past months hunting it. Dude, yeah, I've done so many Drifloon hunts in the past little bit, so that's kind of one of the things I've kind of been laughing about. It's like literally the first area, no major spoilers of the game, we could be hunting a Drifloon. Yeah, because it's just like, I mean, Drifloon was a good thing to pick in Sword and Shield for Halloween Pokemon. It's a balloon, it shows up in a lot of places. And then, you know, BDSP comes out and it's like, oh yeah, I mean, Drifloon makes sense. It's like one of the more iconic encounters in the game to do soft resets for. So, of course, I'll take a look at it. And then we get another Sinnoh game, has Drifloon. I'm going to have, like, multiple ongoing hunts of a single Pokemon at some point here. I didn't need to do that. If we get another Drifloon, it's a stream mascot. But Norbert. Yeah, so yeah, right now we're just going to keep doing this for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to go, since I have this one item to just do the next part of the mission, I wouldn't feel bad, like, completing that part of the mission. I wouldn't feel like that's, like, a big detour, a big waste of time, as far as trying to get stuff. I know Puffin's literally, like, the same area that my mission's in, and, like, is doing Outbreaks, so like clearly they're a thing. Hey Southstar, how's it going? How you doing today? And Jordan, welcome to the stream. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that you tested positive, man. Hopefully you feel all right. Hopefully you're not like feeling too crummy from it. We're gonna do one more try. We're gonna loop through it one more time, and then we're gonna go. If we don't see like an outbreak on the next time we check that map, we're gonna go to the Mirelands, turn in this object that I have for a mission. Probably do one last mission related battle. Hopefully, then after that, finish up said mission and try again. A bit crummy. Sorry to hear it. Hopefully, you feel better soon, because I know that's nothing I would really wish on anyone. You know. All right, yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and head to Maryland's camp and just turn in this little thing. For those just tuning in, we are trying to shiny hunt. The method is the outbreak method. The way that we reset for new outbreaks is by going back and forth between outposts or between expeditions and Jubilite Village. When in Jubilite Village choosing an expedition to go on, it will tell us if there is an outbreak and where it is. So that is something that we are working on finding. You just have to keep doing that over and over again. But there is not a big consensus on when they start showing up, on when we start having outbreaks. So I am slowly but surely completing small story missions along the way just to make progress and hopefully at some point soon unlock stuff. Mission 19 is optional for a guaranteed shiny Ponyta. Yeah, the peculiar Ponyta. I got the quest name. I just picked up that quest. I'll do it at some point soon, because I pretty much am gonna be that guy who like does like a story mission or two and then does all of my side missions that I possibly can and then goes back to doing like another story mission or two and does all the side missions again. Just kind of like comb the whole game as I go through. So I'll have that eventually, but I wanna hunt for shinies, not just quest for shinies. Yeah. You've been stressed since you got another project. After another one just ended. Man, like no break time in between. Sorry to hear that. Just another project right after another one is a group project, so you've been stressed today. I'm so sorry that you've been stressed. I feel that though. Group projects are always a handful. All lives to all lives something other. All lives tough together, I think. Something. Alright, so it's not. I was wrong. Anew and alive. You'll make it through. So, yeah, you'll make it through. Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely, you will make it through. Keep pushing. Hopefully, less stressful days will come to you. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, all lives. Okay, I was using C wrong. Create something anew and alive. Okay. I like how I was like trying to read it, and then it's like, here's what it says. Team for Legends, Arceus, all that stuff. Cool. Nice, Jordan. I will throw this out there for everyone. Anything I have not encountered in the game will be viewed as a spoiler, largely. Just throwing that out there. Yeah, this is a heads up. I have gotten to Cleaver. I have done the Cleaver, like, bomb battle thing. Like, I've calmed down Cleaver, and I'm working on this mission. This is all I've done. If it doesn't happen before this, spoiler. This is a heads up. If I have not encountered it, it is not allowed to be talked about. Alright, yeah, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna head back to the village. So it's gonna be shiny in the catching quest, but over regular and picking one. That's what I heard. Yeah, like it's basically an uncatchable. That would suck if you didn't know that, and like you got like a shiny, you know, Cyndaquil or Rowlet or Oshawott, and you're like, bro, I'm taking that, and then you just show up and it's nothing. Ah. The unknown notes. Nice. Y button review and cover your Pokedex to jump to your unknown research notes. Decipher cryptic symbols found in these notes. You can try to find all the unknown hiding throughout the region. Unknown possesses a mysterious power that repels Pokeballs containing Pokemon. Won't be able to battle them, but track them down and catch them all if you can. Interesting. Alright, yeah, so that'll be an interesting little side quest thingy to do. Oh yeah, so we will be just working here on, yeah, going back and forth between Fieldlands and... Yeah, going back and forth between Fieldlands and Village. Because I believe that's going to be the best thing for us. I really do hope that what we find is an outbreak in the Fieldlands. And it's an outbreak of something along the lines of, like, Starly or Bidoof. Something that I do have a good chunk of... I do have a good chunk of stuff done for. So I actually do have a bit more boosted odds, which is what would be nice, would be to have like actually a solid amount of boosted odds. Getting to like 1 in 1,000 or something, which is still low. It's not fantastic, but it is something. Okay. Ursaring evolution method's annoying. Jordan, I haven't encountered it. Don't post about it. Oh! We got a Kricketot! We got a Kricketot. Okay. Mass Outbreak Kricketot. Okay. Here reports one of those outbreaks. Stay safe. Sweet! Kricketot outbreak, guys. We're hunting for Kricketot. Okay, so... how exactly does this... Okay, so it's past Silesian Ruins. Bro, I'm right there! I'm right there! Did I just die? What the heck? I was like right on the edge of the water. Oh, okay, so it's just back here. It's not like up the mountain, up the mountain. I've already done all the like actual like weird climbing I need to do. Skyrim, right? Oh, there we go. Also, okay, so Dartrix is solid for this. Yeah, so this keeps spawning in, I think. Yeah, this keeps spawning in. Nice! Are there overworld shinies? Yeah, since there's not really a way to do anything else, or to see them otherwise. I guess catching them, but there's no, like, in-battle animation, right? Like, is there overworld battles? I think this is also good. I think Norbert has, like, some quests for Aerialings, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so this right here is, like, why the Outbreak's kind of solid, because it's effectively a chain. So I wonder, since I haven't really looked in, I've been trying to skim stuff so I don't see too many spoilers when looking it up. I don't actually know what the end condition is for an outbreak, or it might just say like, oh, the outbreak ended or something. That'll be interesting. So KRICKETOT, I think we're looking at 1 in 2048 odds right now, because I don't think I have a level 10 dex for it. Imagine a real-life cricket invasion and you get your pet owl on duty. Right? But yeah, so this is an interesting... So is that the outbreak ending right there? Or are we still in the outbreak? I think we're still in the outbreak right here. Yeah, I think the outbreak might have ended. So this is an interesting method here, because I don't know if the Porta Pokemon seem to be gone. Okay. So with that, we close the software, open it back up. Now that we have saved the KRICKETOT outbreak there, we will always have that KRICKETOT outbreak when we show up again. Interesting. I think that's
what's going on, everyone else.
That's not what I meant to click. I had a search tab pulled open for outbreak stuff, and of course I clicked on a video in it. Yeah, I just want to make sure I knew what we're looking for with KRICKETOT. It'll be lighter colored. It'll be an orangey color. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so this outbreak is saved. Hopefully there's kind of a way to, like, make sure it keeps happening. So I'm going to guess this is in the same spot, yeah. So it'll be the same outbreak every time. Cool. Or it'll be the same location every time. So it'd be nice to get an outbreak, like, right at the front, so you don't have to run all the way over there on Word Gear. But could be worse. I'm not too concerned with the amount of time it takes us to get there. Assuming I can find out the way to get over there, dang. That works. Not up that way. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I'm going the right way. Is it still down here? Yeah, it's still down here. Cool. Alright, let's start this again. This will also be a learning experience to find out what the heck, like, the shiny, like, sparkles and everything looks like, because I haven't seen any of that. I think the smart move overall might be always to enter battle. I'm not sure, actually, because you don't want it to be like Starly where they just run away every time you enter battle. But I don't want it to run away in general, like in the overworld from seeing me, you know? So, yeah, like I don't want it to do that. Oh, that's really nerve-wracking that, like, we could potentially have a shiny show up and run away if we don't, like, catch it. Because like that, I'm pretty sure that KRICKETOT runs away. I don't know if KRICKETOT, like, disappears, or if it just, like, has unrendered itself in some situations when I've seen him run away. We'll find out. I foresee this being a game that we have a shiny fail in. Not to be pessimistic, but I can foresee us having some, yeah, some pretty heavy shiny fails. Never played Let's Go, so you're ready for the despair pain. Yeah, no, it's definitely gonna happen. But I think the way that the odds are gonna start playing out is that it won't be too terrible, right? Like, we do what we just did like 10 times, and that should be plenty, I think. Aim trainer out, yeah. Oh, the disappear pain, okay. I mean, despair pain works as well, I would say. Alright, so there's like another KRICKETOT around here somewhere, I guess. That counts as part of the outbreak? Oh, do these count? I basically just want the message confirming that the outbreak's over, which I think we'll get in like two KRICKETOTs or something like that. Too far away to count as starting a battle. One thing I've noticed, I don't know if you guys saw that line, but it said the KRICKETOT unawares. They did not bring their A game on localization for this game. From my observations, the English translation was not prioritized. It seems like any line that would be new to this game, like 50-50 chance it's wrong. Yeah, like if they don't have localization already from previous games, they just like guessed. It's interesting how this is kind of split up and like kind of trying to figure out where each like region in this game is a region in the other game, or in like the traditional Sinnoh games. Like we have Salacian ruins, but it feels like based off of a lot of the other stuff that we'd almost be coming at this from like the other side in this case. I'd probably pay more attention if there's a shiny or not in the, like, actual Outbreak party. Do you like how they changed the action economy? Never really made sense that fast Slowmon just went second, but fast one's a set of moves that might be busted. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out. I mean, obviously this game doesn't really have a focus on PvP, so I don't think it's a big deal that they kind of change it up for this one. It's interesting. It definitely adds some more strategy, right? 'Cause it's like, especially I feel like the like agile style is going to be more useful in most circumstances. I want to say, because it's like it's not that it affects your current move speed, right? It affects your next move speed. So if you're in a situation where you're not going to one-hit it, like you need 2 shots, but it can one-hit you, agile style is going to play a lot more of an effect, I think, in pulling that next move of yours up than like setting up, or like than anything else would. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you caught KRICKETOT unawares. But it's interesting, it's interesting. I like the different mechanics this game has, from the perspective of, like, it's refreshing. Having a Pokemon game that's a little bit different style. I know I was definitely worried about it not being phenomenal. I still want traditional Pokemon. Don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm like, yeah, this is completely, you know, superseded everything Pokemon's ever done. This is perfect. They don't need to make a normal game again. But, like, having games that are different styles, I'm down for. Don't run away, you little jerk. But yeah, like the difference in the style, it makes the thought process and what moves you use a little bit more varied. Granted, I think there's an argument to not needing to vary Pokemon moves anymore. And there's already kind of an argument that there's almost too much variation in some regards. There's too many of various ways. But it is a very interesting concept. It's like, do you just... Are you okay tanking a ton of damage and just doing a little bit more? I like the not worrying about metagames gives kind of a more RPG feel. Yeah, you do like that? Yeah. Yeah, like they don't have to balance it. They can make it horrifically unbalanced, and it just means you found an OP build for like going up against like the in-game bosses. Yeah, like PvE welcomes OP builds. Or like PvP, it just gets boring. granted, again, I don't do PvP, so like for me, it really is just a difference between like this game and like the other games in terms of like going up against NPCs. PvE is all I ever do. So like for me, it's like yeah, I was never worried about like the meta being, you know, super like proper or anything. I was just kind of always in it for beating gym leaders as fast as I could. We might find another shiny in a different Pokemon. I'll do in this. Oh, come on, don't be like that. There we go. Old Skyrim mountain climb, yeah. That's kind of sucky. Again, yeah, there's the fact that they can just run away. But yeah, I mean, we do this like 20 times, and especially like once KRICKETOT actually has some like data in our decks, because I think KRICKETOT's one of the unfortunate ones that I don't actually have a lot of dex entry for already. So I can't just walk all over this one. Not in the same way I could if we got like Bidoof or Starly. Like one of those, you know, like I have a level 10, I already have the level 10 dex. So I think it gets us down to like 1 in 1,000. Or even lower, I think. Nah, that's the, I think, perfect entry. Oh shoot, I need to throw that still. Enter battle. Yeah, there's one, like, tweet I'm trying to find. There was one tweet, basically. Just have a link straight to... Yeah, Charm drops your odds a good chunk. Dex level 10 plus Mouse Outbreaks 1 in 5. Ah. Okay, so Mass Outbreak already is like 1 in 158, just by default it looks like. Okay, so Mass Outbreak is absolutely just the killer part of this. I thought there was more of a mix that was needed. So like having Dex level 10 does nothing for us. It's like 1 in 158 versus 1 in 152. So yeah, there's really not a lot of benefit, I guess, to doing anything else. Other than just reset scumming for Mass Outbreaks. Yeah, so we get like 10 per, so it's gonna be like on average 1 out of every like 16. 1 out of like every 16 resets we do during the outbreaks. So that's not terrible. That's not bad at all. I mean, it's gonna take a little bit of time, but... Right, where's the other KRICKETOT? There's another KRICKETOT. There's something else here that's part of the outbreak that I'm just not seeing. Oh, is this KRICKETOT part of it? Ooh, I need to go pick up this anyway. Ah, that's not gonna matter. Picking that up's not gonna do anything for me right now. Yeah, I had a lot of them run away from me this time. Okay. Yeah, this isn't bad. This isn't bad. I don't mind this at all. We should find a good number of shinies this way. Yeah, eventually getting Charm and getting full Dex entries. We're going to find a bunch of shinies in this game. And I kind of like that it's a little bit of a chain. There's a little bit of chaining to it. Not really a chain failure. At least as far as I can tell. I've been hearing reports of this swarm or this outbreak. Yeah, get me there fast. I gotta resolve this for everyone, because no one else in this universe seems to understand how Pokemon function, and that it's literally a cricket. No! Oh, that was bad on my part. Okay, at least we're back to square one where I know I can do it. Pretty great Pokemon War, right? I don't actually know a lot of that part of Pokemon stuff, if that's like a canon thing. That's a new concept to me. I guess not really, right? That's like is that a thing? That's from a thing from the XY like story, right? Or am I being dumb? This game is like civilization learning that Pokemon aren't demons. Hey James, what's going on? How long did I play last night? I played till about, I think, 4. It's not like terribly long. Oh, come on. What are you currently hunting for? Shiny KRICKETOT? Yeah, so the way shiny hunting works in this game, in terms of like increased odds, is there are outbreaks that happen, which are just kind of random based off of, they just like randomly happen when you return to camp, or return to the village and look at like going out to camps again. It says like there's a chance of there being an outbreak at a camp. And if there is an outbreak at a camp, it's a certain Pokemon somewhere in that, like, sub-region. And, it gets down to, like, 1 in 150 odds for a shiny. So, yeah, we're going for KRICKETOT, since that's what showed up for us. They're also being little jerks and doing that. And I think as soon as, like, the first one ran away, my chain started getting wonky in terms of them not showing up where I want them to. Gonna head out. Alright, see you later, Jesse. Thanks for being here, man. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Hope to see you again soon. Yeah, they're spawning behind me now, which is very annoying of them. Yeah, see, like in that way, the KRICKETOTs can, like, hide and just disappear. I'm just gonna make sure the stream's at least renamed the right thing. So it's just kind of a placeholder at first there. Yeah. Let's get everything back. Yeah, alright. One of these just needs to, like, actually start chaining again. Because there are more of them out here. I want to make sure I take them all out before resetting this chain. But I feel like at this point, I can probably reset right now. Probably not a lot of need to knock out all these other ones because they're not spawning new ones in. Yeah. Yeah, so like that, we reset the chain. Because there's only like 10 or 12 of them that show up at once. So unless like I'm missing something vital for keeping a chain going, you have to reset. You have to reset it every like 5 minutes or something like that. It's a lot less resetting and a lot less loading than yeah. So like there's just a little KRICKETOT showing over here. If I hide this, yeah, there's a little KRICKETOT showing, and that means there's a mass outbreak of KRICKETOT there. So we have to go there and find it. And find one that's a lighter colored orange. There's probably a better way to get up here. It's a little bit less jank, but I'm doing it the jank way. Like, that part feels decently normal. Yeah, and so now we just do the thing again. As we knock them out, more should spawn here in the, in the, like, dedicated outbreak area. And eventually one of them should have little sparkles on it. And we'll learn what the sparkles look like, too. That's one thing I'm interested in, because I haven't seen anything with, like, on, like, in-game shinies in this. Oh, don't be like that. Okay, and then I don't think any of these others will have full-on, like, chains show up. We'll try this one just to make sure. I don't think, like, this one's gonna have anything else spawn after it. I think this is just a leftover, effectively. So I think it's safe to reset, because I'm pretty sure that's just... Yeah, nothing new spawned after that, so... So yeah, from here we just reset it back. Yeah, after this stream and after I play a little bit more of the game, I'll probably end up, like, looking up more info specific about how mass outbreaks, like, properly function. So see if there's, like, a way to keep that chain going, or something like that. Because I feel like there's got to be a way to just, like, keep the chain and not reset every, like, you know, eight chain. Oh, come on. Let me get up there. Let me get up there. There we go. So none of the ones right here are shiny. Those three run off, which means I think there's just like those three other ones that exist as part of the outbreak, but they aren't gonna chain for us because we're gonna do all of our encounters that we can right here. So I think how that works. I think how it works. I also guess this does mean, since it's like more one after another, we actually can, to an extent, kind of keep track of our encounters. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, and I think with that, there's one up here, there's one down there, and one down there, which lines up with the three that we've already seen, and they don't cause chains. So, reset. I also feel like this game loads faster than BDSP does. Maybe it's just because I'm not doing it every single encounter. That might have a little bit of a difference here. Yeah, definitely feels like it loads faster. Granted, adding in this whole word to your past probably makes this reset way longer than anything else I've done. But it's only every like 10 Pokemon, so. Oh, come on. It's also interesting that like every time I start this set of battles, it ends up being nighttime at the end of it. I don't know if like I'm just in the middle of a transition or if like the chain like has some weird effect on that. It's probably the last one here, I think. Or we'll see. No, there might be one more. There's a chance there's one more after this. We only had one runaway. I feel like usually we end up with like 7. Yeah. Yeah, so that was that. Yeah, these 3 guys are not shiny, so another round we go. We're at like attempt like 6 or 7 now, I want to say. I don't think we're to 10 yet, so I don't think we're getting like real close to stuff. Let's see if Serbia might have stuff on their site. Okay, so Outbreaks are worth checking out because they've increased chance of shiny spawn, additional 25 shiny checks. Dang, that is kind of crazy that it's like 1 in 158. That's 4 Pokemon spawn in a mass outbreak at once, but more can be in it when you defeat the ones that spawn. I think that just means like that singular chain that I get going. I don't think there's any benefit to knocking out those other 3. I think that's just a waste of time. I find it very funny that it's a mass outbreak. There's 4 crickets in the middle of the path. Yeah, these people really are not fans of Pokemon. There's a chance we encounter like a shiny Carnivine along the way too. The number of times that we've kind of passed it coming over here. Oh, I did not mean to jump over. Come on. Come on, Warrior, channel your inner Skyrim horse. Yeah, still more. Cool. And I'll definitely keep going until these, like, chains here break. Why you gotta run away like that? Yeah, that was the last of those. Those two aren't shiny. And neither is that one. Should be finding it soon, I would imagine. The running away doesn't really matter to me unless it's a shiny that shows up and then does it. There we go. I'm gonna get really good at, like, cheesing my way up cliffs. This game is going to ensure that. Hey, Goldie, what's going on? How you doing? So it seems like, just thinking about it and kind of looking at odds, it seems like there is obviously a benefit to, like, getting high up in, like, to getting to level 10 in the dex, but it really isn't that big of a thing. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, like, so odds are just base mass outbreak, no charm, no anything, is 1 in 158. Getting to level 10 on the species research is 1 in 152 or 1 in 153, so it's like such a small change. And then the other option is, you know, perfecting research, gets you down to 1 in 142, which, yeah, that's a little bit more in a sense tangible, but I don't know if it's really the same as, like, it doesn't feel like it actually does that much in terms of, like, the comparison to how long it takes to perfect. Like, you're just gonna perfect for the sake of perfecting, and it happens to help you here. And then Shiny Charm is nearly useless, because, at least nearly useless in terms of the swarms, just because your odds are already so boosted that the extra 3 rolls the charm gives you is, like, minimal. Yeah. But it's also interesting, you can't actually end up with 1 in 1365 as your odds. You can't. Like, default Shiny Charm odds are, like, impossible in this game, because you're always gonna... The way to get the Shiny Charm is to complete the dex, which requires getting level 10 on every Pokemon. So every Pokemon's already gonna have a little bit of a boost, so Shiny Charm ends up being 1 in... what? It looks like 820. Which, like, that's pretty solid to, like, once you have the Shiny Charm, like, 1 in 820 kind of being your odds, like, heck yeah. It'll be interesting to see how long that takes, though, because it'll be interesting to see, like, some of the more difficult Pokemon to finish quests for, what those quests will be like. I'm gonna try running through here. Okay. You can run through that water. Noted. Unlike the other water, which you can get most of the way through, and then Warrior just says, nope, and you just drown. Oh, don't fall, don't fall. Imagine this hunting method gets nerfed on your birthday tomorrow. I don't think the hunting method is going to get nerfed. I think there are some actual things I would expect to be patched, but they set the odds where they set the odds. They did this intentionally. I do kind of think it's a little bit dumb that because they did nerf BDSP's Shiny Hunting, which to me felt a little bit dumb. It's like that should have been figured out beforehand if you felt like that was too easy or not. I personally don't think that what they changed with BDSP, like, made a whole lot of sense. Like, I don't know what they would even nerf with this one aside from just straight up tuning the odds again, but I don't think that's going to happen with this game. They intentionally set them very high. How do they nerf the BDSP thing? Originally, any Shaking Patch of Grass, if you caught the Pokemon, you got that extra, like, 10% boost to your chance of the chain staying. Whereas, when they nerfed the Pokeradar hunting by making it so that only... And most people are already doing this anyway, so it didn't really affect most people. Only the Shaking Grass in the 4th ring would be affected by catching the Pokemon in terms of keeping your chain going. If you went to the first, second, or third ring, just knock them out because it didn't help you anymore to catch them. See, I think that's the first time I'm aware of them like tuning shiny odds post-launch. And I don't know why they would do that again. I don't know why they did it in the first place. So I guess me not knowing why they would do it again doesn't really hold much weight because I already don't know why they did it. That isn't too bad. Like, that's kind of the thing, is it doesn't affect most people. I think most people, there really wasn't a situation you were ending up in where that became an issue, right? Because, like, there was always, as long as you're doing it right, there was always a patch of grass 4 squares away. Okay, any more Cricketots from that set of spawns? There's the one there, the rest of them are there, yeah. But yeah, so that's how they nerf the BDSP odds post-launch, but I don't see them doing that to this. I don't see that happening here. Because everything that has odds, I guess it kind of makes sense for it to have odds. In this game, if they want to kind of just be encouraging the collecting and stuff, and they want to make it, they want to encourage the shiny hunting even early on, you know, they don't want to necessarily like force you to go all the way for the whole dex for it. Or they want to give you little incentives along the way, I guess. So it's like, you know, a boost of 2, or, you know, a boost of 1 extra roll from getting to level 10, 2 extra rolls on top of that for getting the perfect research. Then, you know, Shiny Charm adds its usual 3 extra rolls. Like, they're giving solid incentive for you to, like, complete the main quests of the game. 'Cause that's part of the thing, right? Like, this game's a little bit different in the fact that, oh, don't be like this, no! I drowned. I have died. I have cat in lap now. And she's being all needy. I don't know what for now. It could be for anything. She's always needy. I'm just trying to find Pokemon. My cat won't let me put my arms down off the controller how I want. Why is the screen black on the sides? Like it's the depths you die again or something. I think it just indicates how close you are to getting like knocked out and having to be taken all the way back to like the research or like Jubilife Village. I don't know what the punishment is beyond that. But yeah, you can take overworld damage from drowning or from getting you personally getting attacked by Pokemon, not just your Pokemon getting attacked by Pokemon. And if you take too much damage, you get like, you black out. This cat really is just oblivious to any of the situations that happen. It's just like, I'm sitting on your lap. Cat is slowly stabbing into my thighs with her claws. Gotta readjust those. Zell, quit it. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, hey, baby. Hey. But, like, how could you be mad at her? See how sweet she's being? That's her argument. Yeah, she's just, like, holding on to my leg with her claws. She's not scratching me. She's just, like, doesn't want to fall. I was like, she could solve that by sitting in a more balanced position, but she won't. Hey. What's up? As much as I am griping about her clawing into my thigh, like, at the same time, I have to like appreciate that she likes to, you know, sit in my lap all the time like this. You know, I like lap dogs. I grew up with lap dogs, and so, like, still kind of having that with a cat is nice. Don't move the mic away. I need to talk into that. I'm sorry if she's being too loud. She's cuddling the mic. Yeah, she's marking it as her own because I talk into it too much, so it doesn't have her scent on it, and she has to, like, assert that dominance, you know? Sort of, I had it, like, here. But she just wants to push it around when it's there. Bullying the microphone. I don't want to bring it too close to my face, so, like, I don't want to be peeking the mic, but I also want to lift it up high enough that she can't just, like, hog it to herself, you know? Hey, Twist, what's going on? Does it have what? What about sharks? Okay, and then... yeah, all those are up there. Oh, XP share? Yeah. Yeah, all the games just do by default now. It's not even like an item anymore, it just is a thing that just happens. I don't foresee that changing at any point in the future. Hopefully after this swarm, or after this outbreak, if we find another outbreak, we get like actually like a closer one that doesn't require Skyrim horsing it. That's not what I meant to do. One of you's coming back here. Alright. Hopefully it's not too loud. Hopefully that's not too loud when she does that. Okay, she has completely fallen over in my lap. Cat, what the heck are you doing? No, 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 stop that. Stop that. That's actually, like, bad. I like my shirts to not have cat holes in them. What did I just say? Stop! Stop! What are you doing? She was being so sweet, sitting in my lap, and she fell over and decided she wants to, like, just crawl around on me, just only using her claws. Okay, so there's one there, one over there, and I think I ended up, yeah. Yeah, that should be all of them still. I still just hope I'm doing this right. I assume I'm at least doing it right enough to find a shiny, even if it's not the most efficient way to be doing it right now. Stop that. Stop that. Hey, what's going on, Wake? First gameplay you've seen, let's go. How's it going, man? Hope you're doing well today. You're getting to see the movement through this game, which someone referenced it as it, and I have continued to refer to it as a Skyrim horse. Because you really are just climbing up everything to get over here, so... Oh, come on. Just want the chain to function properly. At least, yeah, we're actually gonna get another one at least. Doing pretty good. How about me? I'm doing pretty well. I've been enjoying Legends so far. Like it's actually been a really solid game. I think all the kind of new mechanics have actually been kind of fun to mess around with and use. There hasn't really been any, like, outside of the tutorial being railroady as always. Like the games, I haven't had any complaints with the game really. We say it's legendary. I haven't seen any legendaries yet. But yeah, it's been fun. I played it last night on stream for a little bit. Played a little bit before stream today to try to get to a point where I could start doing these shiny hunts through the mass outbreaks. And yeah, now I've just been doing these on stream for the past little bit. But yeah, I foresee myself putting a good amount of time into this game. Shiny hunting will be interesting in the long run, because the base odds for doing the method with none of the other boosts, like no shiny charm or anything, is 1 in, like, 158. Like, it's insane. Stop that. Stop that, cat. Bug. Yes, bug. Mini bugs. Playing the game all wrong, KRICKETOT is at a distance where you're just able to run up and punt it. If only. If only I could do that. They're only allowed to physically harm me. It's apparently a one-way street. What is kind of funny is you can, so like, part of the thing is like, you know, you can get damaged by Pokemon moves because you're in the same kind of world as them. And that's part of the challenge, is there are a few kind of like indicators that you're about to be attacked by a wild Pokemon. So you should probably start a battle so it focuses on your Pokemon and not on you, because you can black out. Separate of your Pokemon, you can black out. Which is an interesting concept. Yeah, like that Carnivine was ready to attack, and it would have just attacked me. It wouldn't have, like, waited. It wouldn't have caused me to have to throw out Pokemon. I have to decide to throw out Pokemon. But it is funny. I'll show you a fun thing that I can do in the battle. Advocating for trainers' rights. If the Pokemon can hit us, we should be able to hit them. But yeah, watch. You can get hit by your own Pokemon's moves if you stand in the way. It's kind of a funny little detail. That's what I fear the most when it comes to the shiny showing up. Just going, nope, and running away backwards. sell any more out here. Yeah, no more. No more just standing out here, so let's reset. Easiest capture method, put a bag over its head. It's, the easiest capture method is to hit it in the back with a Pokeball so it never sees it coming. Yeah, so this will be easier once we've made it further in the game and actually have other base camps in areas like this. Like if we were to have gotten our mass outbreak in the first area, this would be a lot less inconvenient to get to because we've had multiple places to fast travel to, which I just don't right now. So like I don't have a place up this hill to go. Oh, come on. This has not been the difficult jump. Favorite thing is when they say the name of the movie game, in the movie game, like how Arceus comes down from the Pokeheavens and says, "I am the Pokemon Arceus. I am the Pokemon Legends Arceus from the Nintendo Switch." I love that line. Favorite line in the game. That's how you know the game has solid writing. Should nominate that for a Grammy. I feel like this one we've passed odds. It'll definitely be worth keeping track of this stuff just for the sake of kind of knowing when we're at odds. I don't have a counter sub today because I wasn't exactly sure how that was going to work, but it seems like it'd be pretty easy to have a counter for this, so I'll work on getting one before our next shiny hunting stuff. Gotta head to class. Alright, see you later, Wake. Thanks for stopping by, man. Hope class goes well. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. come on. Oh, come on. I know that this is to an extent, because we really aren't supposed to be doing what we're doing yet. We're supposed to be playing the story and going to that waypoint, but... reset that. So speedruns really early on are going to be rough, because they're probably all going to rely on that. And no one's going to have movement tech down first day. You gotta do that to me, KRICKETOT. I think that's everything, because yeah, that KRICKETOT, and that one over there are all part of the initial outbreak, which means they already showed if they were shiny or not. They're not going to give us any more of a chain. Hey, what's going on, Vanillix? Ow. Like the Azure flute sound. We're gonna hear it a lot. Figure out the method. Yeah, we've got it working now. I think. We have a, come on, don't be like this. Don't go over. Okay. So I think we have it going. I think we have it going right. But I also think we've encountered over 150 of them, which means we've passed odds. Woohoo! So unless, like, all of the talk I heard about, like, the method not existing until post-game, unless that meant, like, the method doesn't apply odds changes until post-game, like, which would be a very weird thing. We're just over odds now. Which is chill. It happens. I caught KRICKETOT unawares. You hear Happy Kitty? Yeah, she's chilling. She was on stream for a little bit earlier, sending her message to the people. Why am I shiny hunting now? I want to. I figure I'm probably not gonna, like, do a full-on playthrough on stream of this game. I'm just gonna kind of chill for the most part and just kind of play at my own pace, which for the most part will be, like, fast. I just would rather focus on shiny hunting on stream. And since completing the game or the dex or getting the charm has so little effect on this hunting method, it doesn't matter. It makes more sense just to hunt immediately. Base odds for this method versus, like, best odds for this method are, like, what's this difference here? Like 1 in 158 versus 1 in 128. So, like, it really doesn't matter if we're shiny hunting or not. It's like 3 extra cycles. Charm had effect on it though? Yeah, but it's the 3 extra rolls from the charm on top of the 25 extra rolls that you get from just doing this method. Base odds for this hunting style is 1 in 158. Like, think about how little the charm affects a 1 in 512 hunt. What region is this game in? It is in a new one. It is in a region called Hisui, which, very coincidentally, not really, looks exactly like Sinnoh, but base odds are pretty low on already. Yeah. Yeah, the number of rolls goes from from base to max, which is like perfect dex entry and charm. Goes from 26 base to 32 base. Like, you don't get all that much extra, and it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's old Sinnoh. Yeah. It's basically Sinnoh before Sinnoh existed. Like, this is Jubilife Village. Like, this is Jubilife City. Basically, you know, Valley Windworks would be over here. You know, Orberg and everything down here. Any new Pokemon or not? There's some new forms. I believe there are some new Pokemon. I haven't come across them. Or I came across one that was story related, but aside from that, I haven't. Well, this is a new one as well. So there are some new Pokemon. Which I guess, kind of the implication then is that they went extinct. Wonder if your starters evolve into the Hisuian forms. If I haven't gotten to it in the... I guess those did get announced, but if I haven't gotten to it in the game, I consider it spoilers in chat. I've been saying this like all day. I thought it was in the trailer. So for one, I believe we got like teaser images of silhouettes. Nothing else. 2, if I haven't gotten to it in the game, we're considering it a spoiler. Some people have avoided the trailers entirely. I've just casually watched or not watched them. Crazed look in his eyes. I know this probably wasn't the intention here, but like, I talked on stream before about how it's strange that now it's just such a casual thing to just like, no spoilers. Ah, yeah, but I didn't say specifics. Who cares? Who cares? Yeah, it's weird how people like try to find a... Like, I get that there's excitement to it a lot of the time, but also, like, it's easy enough to just not say words. But yeah, so it's just like, it's a pet peeve of mine in some ways that like, one of the ones I remember was well, I think it's the first time I had a conversation about it on stream, was like, it was when Squid Game had come out, and I was like, no spoilers, I'm still watching it. And then someone said, crazy how this thing that happens in the last minutes of the last episode. And I was like, I just said no spoilers. I'm like, oh, but I didn't tell you the main thing. You know? It's like, okay. There's more than just, like the thing is like, yeah, I mean, yeah, you could spoil side quests in this game. You could spoil the forums existing in this game. It's just, it's weird to me that, like, the idea of just, like, an absolute. People are like, but I can say this. No. So that's, yeah. Squid Games. But yeah, so like that was just one of those things that kind of happened. One of this game is a post game that you don't know. I mean, it has the post game I always look for. I think some people consider different things spoilers. Yeah, but like I think there's a difference between like what people consider big I take this back. There's a difference between what people consider big spoilers and little spoilers. And I think too many people think that someone saying no spoilers means no big spoilers. No, I don't want you to talk about anything I haven't seen unless I ask about it. Right? Like that's the whole thing. Is like I try to go in fresh to stuff. I try not to look at a whole lot of information. I'll see usually I watch trailers up until I can tell that they're doing a whole bunch of like hype, here's stuff that's gonna happen in the game for you stuff, you know? Like I think the last trailer I saw was one with like Cleaver in it. After that I stopped paying attention. It was like, oh, here's characters you'll interact with. I'm gonna interact with them no matter what. Show me gameplay. If you're gonna show me something, show me like very early basic gameplay. Come on. I'm gonna feel dumb when there's a better way to do this. There's a better way to do that. But yeah, it's like, yeah, most people seem to treat the no spoilers thing as like no big spoilers. And it's like, no, I and a lot of my friends know this. I think I've been annoyed with some people who have spoiled some stuff for this game. Who are like, oh, would it be a spoiler for me to post describes the spoiler? And it's like, yes. It's a, like, I think someone asked about some, like, forms for certain Pokemon if I could post, they like, oh, it'd be a spoiler to post what those look like? I was like, yeah. And they're like, oh, like, it was a spoiler to say that it had one. So I think a lot of it as well, especially with this game, is that the game was 100% available, like, 2 weeks ago. So people have known everything about. We're done with the game a week before it came out. You know, like that's not a normal thing. Can you talk about a new form? Have I seen it? Have I seen it? Because I have had people be very, very, very careful to not spoil certain things, so I would see them later. If it doesn't show up in the game before Cleaver, I have not seen it. Have I seen it? No. Then no. Can't talk about it here. Someone earlier in chat was doing similar kind of stuff, and it's like, nah, I haven't seen it. Don't talk about it. Just because I do end up being a little bit more uptight about that, just because it's something I always like going into like media that I'm enjoying is as blind as possible, right? Like almost to the point that a lot of times I don't even like try to predict what's gonna happen in shows and stuff, just so I can like see it happen and be like, oh boy, what's gonna happen? So for me it's important to go into stuff like without expectations, without knowing what's gonna happen. And being a streamer makes that hard, but I don't think like it's one of those things where it's like, well, you signed up for this. It's like, nah, I think the chat should understand what the streamer's trying to get out of it, because I know there have been times where it's just trying to shut down like the backseat, you know, gaming, you know, like chat's trying to basically play the game for me or something without me asking, or they're trying to be like, oh, have you seen this? Or, oh, you're gonna see this? I remember massive things when I was playing Paper Mario on stream, Origami King, and people were like, oh, like, just like, oh man, sad stuff's gonna happen. Oh, character name Frowny Face. And it's like, bro, we're not there. Have you not seen that I bought the game on release day and waited until I could conveniently pay it on stream? That doesn't mean I don't, like, deserve to be able to see, like, it fresh happen, you know? Big spoiler I don't like is the spoilers, like, huge story points, basically spoilers are similar to movie spoilers, like hearing the person died or having in this climax. For me, it's, really any spoilers, but I think a lot of it as well is, like, when people try to avoid saying a spoiler, or want you to know what, or like have played it and want you to experience what they experience. So they like, here's a bunch of context for something that's about to happen. And it's like, don't give me the context after it happened. Explain why it was significant to you after I've seen it, right? Like, if you already know you're having to explain to me the context of this thing that you've been into for a decade, understand the impact's not going to be there regardless of if you tell me in like a 15-second summary what's going to happen. Yeah, I don't know. I know just in general, it's like, I just like, the way I go into a lot of shows is like straight up not even wanting to read like the description of the show on like the page it's on. I find like a lot of the anime I used to watch, I'd literally find like funny screenshot meme, and I'd be like, I'm gonna watch that now. And like straight up, that's how I decided to watch shows. And so I didn't know anything about like half the shows that I watched going into them. And I enjoyed them because of that. Same thing goes with games and story points in games. I'm very happy the form was added though. Cool. Like, obviously Hisuian forms are a thing. Like, that's not something that I consider a spoiler. Knowing what has a Hisuian form, I think the last Hisuian form that I saw officially revealed was Hisuian Voltorb. That one got revealed. There were videos for that everywhere, so it was impossible to miss it, and I knew about that. That is the most recent Hisuian form I'm aware of. Yeah, so I've seen things like Zora, Zoroark, I know. Voltorb, I know. I know there are a few others. Read the description to see if you like it. I mean, yeah, that's the point of it, right? Like, and if it's done right, it gives you the vibe of it without telling you like story points. But yeah, for me, it's just like a lot of times when I play story-based games, if I play them on stream, that's kind of why I'm just saying screw it and playing the game off stream and shiny hunting on stream. Because like, you can't spoil shiny hunting. I know what the shinies look like outside of the forms. And I tend to look up what the shinies look like before I hunt, just so I have like an extra kind of like piece of context to make sure I know what I'm looking for. So you know, I play the game further ahead, and you guys don't know how far I am. And I say I've beaten Cleaver, and that's it. And like, don't tell me anything after that. We're good. You know, it's like that's my current state. Just because I've had it happen in the past on multiple games. Where people they're excited, you know? Like, I don't blame people. I don't think they're trying to be jerks and spoil the game. I think they're just excited about the game and want to share it, and they're people who want to know that extra information about the game they're about to play, which I understand. It's just that's not me. You like the Sandler Evo? It definitely feels like it should have had one from the start. That's definitely a Pokemon that's kind of like, yeah, that makes sense for it to have one. Man, hopefully we find a shiny today. I really don't want to, like, immediately start this game with a shiny drought and, like, being 5 times over odds or something insane like that. Can talk about Hisui and Zora, right? Yeah, that one I've mentioned. That one's fine. Just because that was one of, like, the first trailers that kind of showed stuff. Don't talk, like, about it, but we can acknowledge it exists. A very hated Pokemon? How? I have never heard someone hate Stantler. I don't hear people talk about Stantler, but I think usually when I hear it, it's like, Stantler kind of feels like it should have an evolution, right? Like, it... How's it hated? What about the shiny? I have not seen it. It has not been officially revealed. No. realistically, it's best to just stick to what has been shown so far, and just general first experiences with the game. Yeah, I've never seen the Stantler hate, I guess. There you at? Is that his name, Wordier? Yeah. I don't know if you spelled it right, but general idea is yes. And I think with that, we reset again. Nope. Hopefully we're just unlucky and this isn't how long the method usually takes. This is a bit painful. Hey, what's going on, MT? Welcome to the stream, man. How you doing today? Come on. Two, 7, and 5. What do you mean? Oh, for the. I mean, but it's not random. They're like themed. Got his beauty sleep. I got a little bit of sleep last night. Not a lot, but I got some. How am I enjoying the game? I've been enjoying it so far. I've made a little bit of progress in the story, far enough that the shiny hunting method happens now. And now we're shiny hunting. Hopefully we can actually find a shiny, because it should be like odds of like 1 in 150, yet we're sitting here. I don't know how many encounters in, but more than 150. We get like 10 per reset, and we've definitely reset more than 10 times. I was struggling with finding a simple little Bidoof yesterday. What do you mean, Alex? What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was that Bidoof. I thought you were talking like out in like the wilds. Yeah, no, like that one little side quest was getting me. It was so simple. Yeah, find the Bidoof's pretty dang easy. And I was saying it was. I just couldn't find it. Hide and seek simple, but someone can still hide well. It was just tucked away in that weird corner. He's tired, he needs a Snickers. I just needed sleep. I'd been up for like 20 hours at that point. Where'd the other ones spawn? No, this one back there. Is that the new one? No, this is the new one. Ooh, excuse me. You fought a big boy Pokemon like that Rapidash yet? The alphas? Were you not on last night when I did? Past that. Yeah, I mean, I fought the... You have to fight the Cricketone, like, it's required for your story missions. And I fought a couple other ones. They're just random wild ones. Why are they all running away? I granted, like, I shouldn't be mad. I don't need them to stick around. It's not like I'm losing catch combos. It makes it faster. If anything. I'd like to find a shiny. I feel like there's some things I should probably do like this afternoon, as far as like grocery shopping and usual responsible things. As well as then, you know, playing more of the game, because I do want to get further in the game, have more options to hunt and all that stuff. I feel like the more areas we open up, the more likely it is we'll have one of the, like, mass outbreaks at any given time, which would be nice for stream. But I also want to find one. We've been going for so long, I don't want to be like, yeah, it's a 1 in 150 hunt. I didn't find one, like, all day. Nah, I don't want to do that. You're hitting plate 1. Anti-kill monster reminds you of sort of... No, you just have to get rid of them. Yeah, more spawn once the battle ends. So I have to make the battle end. The odds are fully because the Pokemon are part of this outbreak. Double check around for some of the other KRICKETOTs. Yeah, so we just gotta do this. Excuse me. So the more KRICKETOT you kill, it might spawn a shiny one. The more Pokemon you see, it might be a shiny one. That's the only reason for doing that battle. Is to see the rest of the Pokemon in the mass outbreak. It only shows 4 of them at a time. So you just have to knock out until you stop seeing new ones. There's no chaining. There's nothing like that. There is no chain to it. Those first 4 Pokemon you see are included in the... also have the one in 158 odds. The last one you see also has the 1 in 158 odds. There's no actual chaining happening here. It's straight up just the mass outbreak has shinies in it at an increased rate, and you just have to battle at least some of them in order to get to a point where you see all of them. Like, you know how they only spawn once you KO them. Was it shown the overworld? Where are we not in the overworld, Vanillix? When are we not in the overworld in this game? We're still in the overworld. I can still move around. It's the overworld. They all just show up shiny here. That's true. Had a brain fart. Yeah. So. Yeah, they show overworld shinies. I don't know why that frustrates me. That shouldn't frustrate me because the battle's not happening. I think my biggest concern, I think the biggest reason I get annoyed at that is because I know it's going to be frustrating if I accidentally enter the battle with the shiny and then it runs away. Why? Granted, I mean, it's a good thing. It's straight up a good thing, and I'm just like, why are you doing this? I'm so used to Let's Go. My biggest thing is, like, if it doesn't run away, I have a second to, like, catch my breath and not, like, directly worry about the battles. But if it runs away, immediately I'm looking for the next one spawning. Yeah. Maybe bad, reminds you of Let's Go where it could run, but this could run immediately. Yeah. Yep. Same problem. Where is this? There's a little tuft of hair that's like sticking up strange. I didn't really do anything to fix it. I just pulled it back and it's still sticking up, just back. I think Let's Go gave you more of a chance to catch up, and this was like, good luck. I mean, it's part of how this game works. I mean, I think depending on how you start the battle, you can guarantee like a turn of attacking or something. I'm not sure though. Love the glitchy jumping up the hill. I wish it wasn't glitchy. I wish I just jumped up the hill fine. It's just a pain in the butt getting stuck on that rock occasionally, because it's like I just need to get back to where I'm at. But I do think that'll become easier once I have other places I can like quick travel to. This really just doesn't matter being super early on in the game. Hey, what's going on, Sudden? Welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, like if you catch it unaware like that, or unawares as it says, if you catch it unaware, there's no issue. You just immediately start attacking. Its only dialogue is the fact that you have startled it. It has no chance to prepare, right? Like this is kind of the whole thing. Seen a little bit of gameplay, but how's the game? I've been enjoying the gameplay. Tutorial is a little bit railroady at the start, but as soon as you start getting actual like side quest options, the game opens up, lets you do whatever the heck you want, even like waypoints in like the final kind of tutorial mission after that. Don't really don't force you to do anything in a certain order. I basically completed all the tasks before talking with anyone, just so like I want to try doing this thing, and it let me. So it's good. I would say it's good. It actually does do the open world decently well. I know some people are a little upset that it's like not open world where you can go wherever you want immediately, but I've been enjoying it. I think I like the gameplay loop. It has. Shiny hunting method, jury's still out on that for me, because it seems on paper phenomenal. You do have to deal with like switch resets, which obviously takes some time, but you don't have to deal with them too heavily. They're not awful. You deal with them like every 10 encounters or something, and it's odds like 1 in 158, so like 1 out of every 16 encounters, or 1 out of every 16 resets you should be getting a shiny, so like not an insane amount of time kind of thing, but at the same time, like I haven't found one yet, and I've been going for like almost 3 hours, so there's a little bit of roughness to that. Let's throw those over, it's 10 times better. So, but yeah, no, it's good. I've enjoyed it. I foresee myself finishing the decks and trying to go for like 100% decks, which I kind of feel there's a little bit. You can complete the decks, which requires a little bit more work than just catching everything. And then you can kind of go beyond what's needed to get like a complete national dex. There's like a perfected dex effectively, which I don't think is like an official term for anything, but you can perfect mons. You can perfect certain entries, and I'd imagine perfecting every entry is something to try doing. So between that and shiny hunting, I foresee there being a lot of time spent in this game, assuming it ends up being entertaining. You know, like I said, assuming shiny hunting ends up being something I genuinely do want to spend a ton of time doing. We'll see. We'll see. I believe I will enjoy the entirety of the actual main game. Post-game will be interesting to see if this one holds me more than BDSP. Like, yeah, I'm really curious to see in 3 weeks, 3 weeks to a month, which one will be the one I boot up when I turn on my Switch. You know, once I've kind of gotten to the point where, like, you know, my BDSP National Dex isn't quite complete, but it's close. You know, getting close to finishing this dex or something. Like, which one am I playing more? It's funny, this is the best reviewed Pokemon game since, I believe, Gen 5 or 7. I mean, I guess, is it just the critical? Is it just like critic reviews or what? Because I feel like day 2 of it officially being out's too early to call reviews either way. Right? Like, the die-hard people have gotten the game now, which could swing either way. I think one of the biggest things is just the number of people that have been streaming open world Pokemon for the past, like, 6 years. I think a lot of people just like, finally, with that. So I don't know. It's good. It's good. I do enjoy it. Me saying like, oh, we have to wait to see, isn't me saying like, just you wait. I don't like it, so bad reviews must be coming or anything like that. I do enjoy it. But it is definitely very, it'll be interesting to see what people's thoughts are once people actually kind of get through the whole game. Seeing audience reviews that are good too. I mean, it's mostly going to be critics right now, and in general, I don't pay attention to critic reviews, and as far as like audience reviews, there's also a little bit of not caring about those that comes with stuff. Like, you have to find a reviewer that is to, like, find reviewers, look through their old stuff, and see if that matches your thoughts, right? Like, there's going to be someone out there who loves this. This is the best form of Pokemon ever. You know, this is what Pokemon should be going forward. There should never be anything else but what this game is like. If they make a traditional game again, they're backstepping, right? You're going to have people who are like that. You're going to have people who hate open world. Hands down. Anything that isn't like an on-rails routed game, you're going to hate it. Not fans. So, like, you just gotta find you gotta find what your thoughts are on games like this and look at those reviewers, because yeah, you're gonna have people who have just been screaming give open world Pokemon for years and are gonna say this game's fantastic no matter what. But like, if you like Gen 7 or something, they might hate Gen 7, and like, so their opinion, well, a valid opinion isn't a valid opinion of what you would think, you know. I swear to God, this thing can jump. It should be able to jump up this little hill. God. Generally, the Pokemon community is pretty happy. Yeah, I mean, I guess, like, okay, you mean about this game. I was like, in general, the Pokemon community is not happy. I don't know what you're talking about. I was gonna say, they're probably the least happy community in general, usually. But I mean, but again, that kind of comes down to, I'm aware of most of the large forums on the Pokemon community either have been railing on this game because of the comparisons to Breath of the Wild, and of course everyone's gonna rail on this game because, ooh, the game's really bad. But a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, it's great because it's open world, and it's like, yeah, but that doesn't, like, the game's not inherently bad if it's not open world. Example, past Pokemon games that I have enjoyed. You know, so it's one of those things. That isn't me. The music's not me. Yeah, I have no music that isn't part of the game. Which at times the game just doesn't have music for no reason. Another stream. Ah, let's see. I just wanna see a shiny. Ding ding, really unlucky. Yeah. You think? Yeah, odds are 1 in 1 or like 1 in 150. So either I'm doing it horrendously wrong, or I'm just getting horrifically unlucky. Hey Yoki, what's going on? I use it all on BDSP. I was gonna say when, but I did at least not completely screw up with. I did get a couple like full odds. And also, you're looking at Beast Form Simulator item. And so take the headphones off, because that's getting repetitive. So now you guys have to keep hearing it. I don't. I wonder if you're doing wrong. I don't think you are, though. Like, yeah, I don't think there's anything to be done wrong here, right? Like, yeah, I mean, the odds just should be basically 1 in 160. There's no reason for it to not be 1 in 160 from everything that we've seen. I mean, it could totally be a thing, right? Where like it turns out you have to encounter certain ones, or whatever. Like, I mean, it is still early. Like, the game, data miners have had the game for like 2 weeks now, so it's kind of not early for the game anymore. But like, it's still technically the first day the game's been out. So like, there's an argument to be had that like information could update, not because like the game's getting updates, but just because like people are realizing, oh, I read the wrong line of code here or something. Just unlucky. Can read more. I mean, that's the thing, right? But like, that's one thing where it's like, yeah, reading more, sure, but at the same time, like, half the articles say I can't even see mass swarms or like mass outbreaks yet. Right? There's like, because it's just the thing, right? Where there's like 7 or 8 different like journalist sites that just post the same article, but with a tweak, or all they say is so-and-so other site says, and then post the exact same thing, just crossing their fingers for better SEO. And like, they all say mass outbreaks don't start until you beat the game, until you beat the main story. No. Unless the whole game is done before you actually have anything of actual significance on your trainer card. Nah. Hey, Random, what's going on? I've hit 100 hours of resets. Are you counting resets? No, I haven't been counting any of the resets yet. I'm planning on starting that whenever I do my next stream, but yeah, not today. You gave you some Valentine's candy? Nice. Adria said you can do it before Cleaver. Yeah, so I mean, the general consensus I had seen online amongst the community that I guess have been playing the games since pre-release is that most people saw their first one after the Cleaver fight. And so I was like, alright, I knew I was close to Cleaver, so I was like, alright, I'll play through, I'll beat Cleaver, and then we'll do it, you know. I was hoping that it wasn't some weird thing with like the, version 1.0 release versus a 1.0.1 release that we're on, or something like that, causing problems. Sports from earlier, by the way. Awesome. Awesome. And yeah, best of luck on your Chimchar hunt. There should be an indicator when the outbreak ends. There is, yes. However, I'm resetting before that because I don't feel the need to KO those other 3 remaining Cricketots. While the outbreak isn't officially over when I'm resetting, I'm not getting any new spawns. So the only things remaining are the other 3 of those initial Cricketots. Because I did go to for the first like 5 or 6, I did go until the indicator was out. But it meant searching down those like 3 others that weren't going to spawn in anything new. So why KO ones that aren't shiny? Why even like deal with ones that I already know aren't shiny? This is just such a frustrating climb. Can save in the area when you're hunting? Bro, if I can do that. We're gonna try it if... Okay, so Vanillix, we're gonna try this, okay? We're gonna save right here. And if... Oh, can't... Adele, I'm sorry. You made me really warm and really ouchy because you keep scratching me. We're gonna save right here. If when we reset... the whole thing's gone, I'm gonna end stream because I gotta go do some stuff. I give no one a chance to go back on that though, so it's not on anyone if that's what happens. So we'll see. We'll see if like the mass outbreak is still a thing when I respawn in. Yeah. So like. Yeah. So like. Yeah, these Kricketot, there's nothing special about them. Oh, so, like, they're part of the raid? Yeah. Oh, well, it's this, yeah. We'll see. We got a shiny Kricketot. Nice. Yeah, angry, you can do radar hunt. Good luck, Goldie. You'll see. If I don't have to do the word year stuff every time, thank God. That stuff is rough. Or should you do Mystery Dungeon? I don't know. I actually still need to play Mystery Dungeon. I own it. I played it for like an hour and then just stopped. I need to play more of that. I've had that game for like 2 years now. Or I guess almost 2 years. I think I was doing it right. Yeah. So it's not going to work now that we're finally saved. Again, like I said, I honestly wouldn't read anything that isn't like a leaker forum. I feel like leakers are way more credible right now, or like people who have been playing the leaks are way more credible right now than anything to do with like actual sites. Actual sites don't even say you can do it right now, so like they're wrong. Not actual sites, but like the journalist sites A post from a leaker on Reddit. Okay. We'll see. I mean, yeah, that worked. They're spawning in different spots, so RNG is still different. Yeah, this saves us all of that word year time. Dang. Yeah, very glad we don't have any of the word year time to deal with now. Because yeah, the first thing I read was like, save before you leave Jubilife. It works? It seems to. And it lets us put way more of our effort into actually finding Pokemon and not dealing with glitchy hills. I see a bit yucky. If I am still alive when you get back. Keep resetting from that save. I have no other choice. I mean, it's already saved. I thought that's what you were implying, Vanillix. Was to like, what would be the point of saving here if you weren't gonna reset from it? I can't do anything but reset from it now. Hopefully it works. Seems to be. I hope so. I don't know how we'd be able to tell. Because my biggest thing is I feel like these 4 will never be shiny. The initial 4 probably won't be shiny. I can't imagine that like they would like randomly spawning into that would be shiny, but I'm okay with losing those if it means I don't have to do the word year stuff. Somebody kept talking to the villager guy that changed what spawn? What do you mean by changed what spawn? It's been KRICKETOT this whole time. I just assume this is the spot they all spawn in. And I reloaded them before. Now I'm not reloading them. You gonna go after the Reggies? Good luck, Goldie. Why is Wurmple in the thumbnail? I didn't know I'd be hunting, so I threw up something there that I knew was a possible hunt. That's all I got for that. It's going to be shiny hunting of some kind. So. They seem like they're different. I'm not sure. Yeah, I definitely have just gotten unlucky. Even ignoring potentially having messed it up right now. I should have had it a long time ago. If we're going off odds. I might still end up calling it soon anyways. You've been going for 3 hours with no luck. Okay, they're spawning in different places, so they're new KRICKETOTs. So I don't think this has broken anything. Forgot to buy milk. That's no good. How are you gonna have cereal then? Yeah, I mean, there's just gonna be a lot of like confusion and conflicting information for the next little bit. I think odds are well known. I think it's just a matter of like the details of the method and what exactly you can and can't do when doing the method is what's going to be kind of up in the air and different for people. Come on. Why are you being like that? Why are you running all the way over here? Yes, I think there we reset. If If this works, just cut the hunting time in half. Yeah. Which is nice when the shinies actually show up. Cutting the hunting time in half doesn't matter if the hunting time's infinite. I don't expect it to be this bad usually, but for first impressions, this is a pain in the butt. So, crossing my fingers that I at least keep a little bit of my sanity. Wonder what you read. There should always be at least 10 Pokemon. That's about what I'm feeling. Usually encountering about 7. And yeah, if all the Pokemon are different, then all the word of your time can be considered completely cut out. Hear the wind outside. Wait, it's not too windy, but I can still get like groceries. Hey Melvin, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. How do you get mass outbreaks to start? Ursaluna still don't have it. Yeah, so I was planning on going to Ursaluna and doing that. So they definitely happen at least after you beat Cleaver. The way that you get them, Melvin, is by going back and forth between an outpost and Jubilife, and when you're in Jubilife, it'll show if you have one. Even hunting the same spawns, even though their locations change, you have to go to Jubilife and back out to the world to reset the spawns. So even the ones that spawn in after that are the same spawns. Alright, if that's the case, then yeah, our hunt got ruined when I saved here. I was doing that for a while, then I complained about getting wordier out here was rough. Yeah, just because of how glitchy some of the climbing is, so it is the same spawns. That sucks. Yep, awesome. Well, thank you for letting me know, David, because yeah, otherwise I would have sat here for a while longer, but if that's the case, I'm probably going to call the stream here, just because I did probably about 200 or 300 encounters going from Jubilife all the way back up before we just saved here to try it. Yeah, so thank you for that. Alright, guys. Alright, guys. I will be calling it here then. I'm going to be working a bit more on playing through the game. We can get another mass outbreak back later. And all that good stuff. Hopefully at that point I'll have a bit better of a place to kind of like jump back in from in the regions. So yeah, thanks guys for being here. I'll be back tomorrow, probably early tomorrow for like an hour or two, doing some shiny hunting. So yeah, hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Hope to see you guys again next time. Till then, take care.